Hi folks, this is all the fruit. I'm on the beautiful island of La Gomera in the village or community known as Valle Gran Rey. Well, really stunning landscapes and date palms everywhere. Here there is a whole street with date palms, and since it's February and I don't have a lot of things to forage, I've been foraging a lot of dates. What are those date palms here? Well, pretty much most of them look like Phoenix canariensis. Basically here, the native date palm, well, all those look like the native date palm except for the two tall ones on the right side of the street, and except for all those palms in this garden here. Those are all Phoenix dactylifera. However, well, as you can see, none of the Phoenix dactylifera seems to have dates right now. So, out of frustration, I started foraging the Phoenix canariensis, which is usually a very disappointing thing because the fruit are small, they have less than 1 millimeter of flesh and are quite tart. But here in Valle Gran Rey, for some reason, all the Canary Island date palms I tried have actually quite nice dates. That's quite unusual. Usually the dates of the Canary date palm are not considered edible. However, here also, I don't know folks, this is a little bit strange, like this mixture of Canary date palms and African date palms planted along the street. Here I also see 1, 2, 3 African ones, 4 African ones among the Canary ones. And they are all of pretty different heights, so I think that all of them, or at least some of them, didn't come from a nursery but were brought from gardens or slopes around here. When they bulldoze the whole area to build it up, they sometimes collect the date palms and plant them along the roads. And yeah, the interesting thing is that here all the Canary date palm dates I tried were actually quite nice. Well, here we have some on the ground, but here is a piece of a sphagnix of a date palm, so I'll try to get a couple more. Well, they look more or less like Canary date palm dates. Maybe a little bit more plump than the average one, but nothing special. However, once you stuff them in your mouth, they still taste like Canary Island dates, but more sweet than most. And also, when you bite them open, let's do that. You notice a bit more flesh, maybe 1.5 millimeters instead of the 0.5 millimeter to 1 millimeter flesh. And the flesh is so shiny, like flesh which is juicy or sweet. And this one is juicy and sweet. Not completely unheard of in Canary date palms, but usually when you find Canary date palm fruit tasting like this, people say those must be hybrids with Phoenix dactylifera. And this is quite possible. You find those hybrids everywhere intermixed with the pure species, because Phoenix dactylifera has been cultivated here for about 500 years, and so a lot of hybridization has occurred between those closely related species. But I've never seen a whole valley where every palm tree I tried, every Phoenix canariensis looking palm tree has tasty fruit. Yeah, they are small. The seed takes up maybe more than 80% of the fruit. Also the skin is a little bit annoying, but there are lots of trees here. You can eat them by the handful, and so unlike in most places with the Canary date palm, here this is actually quite a good option for foraging. This has been basically our daily bread as fruit foragers around here. Right now in February there are not many other fruit which are commonly available. Even cactus fruit and African dates, which are usually quite common in the coastal areas of the Canary Islands, have been rare here. So yeah, I guess it's good to know that here in the Valle Gran Rey you can basically not sustain yourself, but at least do some foraging with the canary date palm fruit. This is a usually overlooked fruit because they are mostly not tasty enough. So folks, those are some pretty tasty canary date palms from the stunning countryside of the Valle Gran Rey on the island of La Gomera. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful island of La Gomera. And if you want to support the channel, you can leave a like, write a nice comment, or subscribe to the channel and share the information with your friends.